Okay, boilers. So there's some area maybe not lots of boiler, and like Saskatchewan, it's winter time is too cold, so we don't have lots of boiler in Saskatchewan, but like BC, so lots of boilers, yeah, because it's the boiler is running is more quiet, yeah, so a boiler is a closed system in which a fluid is heated, but not necessarily to a boiler point. Yeah, hydronic heating system. So you will have a heat generating device, like the burner, right? So he's getting the heat from the burner. Yeah. So and the circulating pipe, like we call the pump, water pipe pump. Yeah. So sometimes there's one or sometimes there are two. So sometimes it's one only for the supply pipe. Another is a return pipe. It's a circulation pipe. And some lots of piping. So normally the piping is copper. Yeah. So because the other materials is easy to rust. Yeah. So the copper is we normally saw for the boiler system. Yeah. So and the expansion tank. So so we see here. So normally for the boiler, so we have an expansion tank. So that's normally just you know, the balance the pressure inside. So sometimes if the water pressure is too high, yeah, so this pressure expansion tank will make the, you know, the more water inside and keep the, you know, the pressure is steady. Yeah. So for example, if you hear the noise from the water pipe, yeah, click or some of the other noise, yeah, maybe so this expansion tank is a problem. So how to check this expansion tank? So sometimes we can knock, yeah, use a screwdriver or something like that. We can knock the top and the bottom. So if the noise is you hear is the same, yeah, so maybe the, you know, the membranes inside is broken. Yeah, so maybe all the water inside is not the function for the balance, you know. And another thing, so you should know, is the other end of the, you know, the expansion tank. There should be the like a small pod. We can charge the air or test the air pressure inside. So for the boiler, so like we should have the water, like the, you know, the water feed in. So normally for the water feed in pipe, we should connect a backflow valve. Yeah, so just in case. So for example, the you know, the outside the building or the city pipe, the water pipe is repaired, and it will suction the water from the boiler. Yeah, so that's not allowed. Yeah, but I don't know the residential. So most of the commercial, they need the backflow valve. We call the backflow valve. So in fact, it's normally called backflow preventer. Yeah, so like that. And the pressure valve reduce like the pressure regulator or regulator valve or pressure valve. So I cannot see here. Yeah, but we saw the zone valve here. We saw the zone valve here. Yeah, so the zone valve, just the boiler is better than the furnace. It's easy to control the zone. Like a different room, we can put a different water loop and use a different zone valve. Yeah, so if we don't need that room, we can easily to turn that room off, you know. Yeah, but a furnace is hard. Yeah, so some new furnace, they use the zone valve for the every floor, but it costs lots of money. Yeah, so and the temperature gauge we cannot see here too. Yeah, but we saw there's a like the wind damper. You see this wind damper. Yeah, so because normally the boiler chimney is a big size, like a 5-inch, 6-inch. Yeah, so we don't want when the boiler not running, we don't want the cold air just come down. Yeah, so that's why we use a damper here. So only when the copper heat, the damper on, so the burner will be on. Yeah, so that's the good idea for here. Yeah, so this should be this one should be the pressure control. Yeah, pressure and the temperature control here. Okay, so the boiler is the same like a furnace. We call it category 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, but like a furnace, we didn't see the category 2. Yeah, so category 1, yeah, category 1 is the same definition for the gas code. Yeah, just depend on the pressure inside the the exhaust pipe. So if it's a negative pressure, so and the flue temperature is over 140 Fahrenheit, that's category 1. Yeah, category 4, category 3. So this one, in fact, is normally is we saw in the high efficiency or tankless boiler or water heater. Yeah, so this pipe, exhaust pipe, should be airtight. Yeah, so there's normally it's a stainless steel, and inside the pipe there will be the gasket, and we just push together and then seal the pipe. Yeah, so this is the category 3. Yeah, because the exhaust is positive pressure, and the the temperature is flue temperature is lower than 140 Fahrenheit. Yeah, so we can see from the exhaust and then can tell. Yeah, but normally the nameplate or dirt plate, data plate will tell it's which kind of category. This one category 4. So this one is a little high efficiency. Yeah, so we cannot see the exhaust here, but normally like this kind of boiler or water heater, they should use a PVC pipe. Okay. So for the wind, like a category 1, so still it's a sometimes it's a C wind and then connect to the B wind. Okay, so this we should know. And like this one, there's a draft foot here too. Okay, so example of a hydronic heating system. So we will see the boiler here, So we will trace the water running, okay? So from the boiler, so the water come out, so and go to the storage tank. Yeah, so sometimes in fact maybe there's no storage tank, and sometimes they have. Yeah, so after going the storage tank, so there's the hot water. The hot water will go to different way. So we will talk to this way first, okay? To the bottom here. So after that, so the hot water will go back to the boiler. Yeah, so this is like a small loop here, and just keep the water hot enough for the system. So we have a circulator pump here, and we have a strainer here. Yeah, so the strainer just need a clean, so maybe every half year or 1 year sometime. And if you do the water treatment is good, yeah, so maybe you don't need to check more often, Yeah, but if you never treat the water, yeah, so need to clean. And another way, so for the water to go to the every zone, yeah, so like this one, we go to this zone. So if this room needed the hot water, needed temperature, yeah, the hot water will go to the zone valve and heat this area. Yeah, so and the cold water from the the room area. So there's the other side of the pipe will be the cold water and then go to the cold water return. Yeah, so the cold water return, and sometimes you see there's a circulated pipe too. So and this means so normally will be the two pumps. So one for supply, one for return. Yeah, and sometimes only one. Yeah, so all the return water so go to here back to the cold side of the boiler and heated. So and normally we should have the expansion tank for the boiler system. Yeah, so some water heater, like a water heater tank, some area require the expansion tank too, and some area not. Yeah. So that's a whole system of the hydronic heating system. And this one, the heat plate exchanger. So for the commercial, we saw lots of heat exchanger like this, but normally for the residential, it's a little harder to see. Yeah, so but the function is just like that. It separated the heating water and the heated water or the some like the heating side, the water heating side, and another is the water supply side, like the water tank. So some water tank, so we use for a little area in-floor heating. Yeah, so if like that, so that's mean the inside of the tank, so they have a heat exchanger like this. Yeah, like this water heater tank. So normally, so we only have two water pipe on the top. This produce the hot water to the kitchen, to the washroom. Yeah, so and for example, if we have a water heater can supply some area of in-floor heating, so there will be two pipes from the side of the water heater, just like this. You see? So there's a two pipe from the side of the water heater tank. Yeah, so these two is just running through the the heating water side. Yeah, just hit the the another side of the water. Yeah, so it's separate. So not mixed together. Yeah, so if this heat exchanger problem, the water mix up together, so that means you need to change the tank already. Yeah. So like this system, we saw the picture before already. Yeah, but here we show the in-floor heating like this. And sometimes it's in-floor heating, sometimes just like the baseball, like here. Yeah. So that's for the hydronic. Yeah. So sometimes we just call in-floor heating or like that. Here, so there's more parts or more equipment here. Okay, this is the category 4 boiler. We can see clear. There is a PVC pipe for the venting and 2 circulation pump. And here, so this one makeup tank. So this one, I met some residential house, they don't have. Yeah, so if they don't have this one, so maybe they didn't do the the water treatment. Yeah, so this tank just for chemical. Yeah, so if we need to do the water treatment, so we just pour the chemical inside here, and then it will mix with the water inside the pipe. Yeah, so this one water heater, I cannot see the up there. So just maybe the backup water heater, yeah, or storage tank. Yeah, so sometimes this one is only storage. It cannot produce heat, just keep the heat water there. Yeah, sometimes, so they have the heat exchanger inside. and not only storage, it can produce the hot water too. Yeah, so that's a little different. And sometimes you see the boiler, the category 1 boiler will be like a boiler made. Yeah, it's what they call boiler made. Is in fact it's just a tank there.